Shalom Israel, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect men doing his work in truth and in sincerity. Now, based off of the spirit, I've been, watching different videos, different, certain brothers basically doing a video on how Judah is enslaved, man. And just last night, actually, I was watching a documentary on Viceland. It's called The House I Live In. And in this documentary, it basically goes into war on drugs, heroin, cocaine, and all of that. And how it was actually pushed and geared toward so-called blacks or so-called African Americans. All right? And, that geared me to do this lesson in the fact that what's better, man? Is it better to live with the Most High or to live in Esau society, man? Esau being a so-called white man. All right? What's better, man? All right? Is it better to be a king or a priest, be known among the nations, or to be down, be low, all right, be trodden down, be looked down upon, all right? Because contrary to popular belief, we are looked down upon, all right? We just look at our history, all right? I got Hispanics, all right, black people, and natives, man, all right? These are our people, man, the black, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. All right, just those names are known, how we are known, all right, in this world goes to show you how we are slaves, man, because this is not who we are, all right? We are the children of the Most High, man. When you think about us, you're supposed to think about royalty, all right? But now, when people think about us, all right, they think about slaves, they think about good workers, they think about cheap labor, man, all right? Look, the term Hispanic broadly refers to the people, nations, and cultures that have historical link to Spain. There you go right there, man. All right? Our people don't have no historical link to Spain. Really, our people have a historical link to Israel. But then, under the Assyrian captivity, we came over here. All right? Which then led us to captivity, man. So basically, what they're trying to say, all right, is our history starts with captivity, man. All right? That's what they're really trying to say, man. It commonly applies to countries once colonized by the Spanish Empire in the Americas. See Spanish colonization of the Americas and Asia, particularly the countries of Latin America and the Philippines. All right? But I just want to stop right there because, it just goes to show, man, how they think about people, man. All right? So basically they saying prior to this, basically they saying prior to the Spanish Empire, we didn't exist, man. To the Spaniards. All right, which when you get into it, what our people, all right, the so-called blacks, all right, the Moors, we colonized that area over there in Iberia, the Iberian Peninsula. All right, then what? You get into black people. Look, the black song. You see chicken and watermelon. Black people react to the black people song. All right. Officers tell motorists it is a fact black men in gangster clothes commit crimes. So you see, man, it's crazy. You see, right, how our people is just, known as slaves, man, as thieves, as crime. I mean, as criminals, man. All right. Black people. Let's look at the black people. Black people is a term used in certain countries, often in socially based systems of racially classification or of ethnicity to describe persons who are perceived to be dark-skinned compared to other given populations. Let me see. Let's get down. It says, for example, in North America, it says different societies apply different criteria regarding who is classified as black, and these social constructs have also changed over time. In a number of countries, societal variables affect classification as much as skin color and the social criteria for blackness. For example, in North America, the term black people is not necessarily an indicator of skin or ethnic origin, but instead of a socially based racial classification related to being African American with family history mainly associated with institutionalized slavery. All right, so that's how they look at us, man. You think they call you black, right, as a good thing? I'm a black man. No, that's not a good thing, man. All right, when you get into the scriptures, right? When you get into the scriptures, and you get you get into the scriptures, right? You get let's see, it's that Jeremiah. Really? You know what? Let me get this. Because you could go all around that black thing, man. All right? Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. All right? So in a nutshell, that's our people, man. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish, which Judah, all right, is so-called African Americans known today. The gates, all right, the cities where they are dwelling, you know, they're getting shot down, all right, from the west coast of Africa, all right, to the America, all right, even to the Latin countries, man, because you had a lot of so-called African Americans that was shipped, you know, over to the Latin countries after the Latin, basically the so-called Hispanics, all right, which are the northern, known as Jerusalem as well, after they were killed off, man. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. All right, so that's all right. That's our history known in Babylon the Great, man, which is confusion. All right, one of the things that they are confused about, and which our people is very confused about, is who they are, man. All right, that's confusion, man. To think that your lineage goes back to slavery, man. All right, that's not where it started, man, and that's damn sure not where it's gonna end. And that's what our people think as well, man. That slavery is where it's gonna end. Now, this is Deuteronomy 31, right? All right, so this is the upside of us being with the Lord, man. And Moses went and spake these words unto all Israel, and he said unto them, I am 120 years old this day. I could no more go out and come in. Also the Lord hath said unto me, Thou shalt not go over this Jordan. The Lord thy God, he will go over before thee, and he will destroy these nations from before thee, and thou shalt possess them. And Joshua, he shall go over before thee, as the Lord he said, and the Lord shall do unto them as he did to Sihon and to all kings of Amorites, and into the land of them whom he destroyed. And the Lord shall give them up before your face, that ye may do unto them according to all the commandments which I have commanded you. Be strong and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he is it that doth go with thee, He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. And Moses called unto Joshua, and said unto him in the sight of Israel, Be strong and of a good courage, and for thou must go with this people into the land which the Lord hath sworn unto their fathers to give them, and thou shalt cause them to inherit it. And the Lord, he is it that doth go before thee. He will be with thee, he will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. All right, so these are the terms of being with the Lord, man. Following his commandments, doing what he said to do. All right, he's going to bring these other nations down under us, man. Obviously, as you can see, our people as a whole are not with the Lord, man. Therefore, he brought these nations over us, man. All right, that's why we always get into Deuteronomy 28. When you get into this scripture, the Bible, I'll praise to you how about Shem Yahushua for waking us up, all right, through the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all right, to show us the way, man. That this book shows you, all right, if you're with the Lord, this is what's going to happen. If you're not with the Lord, this is going to happen. This book foretells the life of a slave, man. All right. All right. In this book, Israel went off many times, man, which they went into captivity, man. All right. It says, when all Israel is come to appear before the Lord thy God, this verse 11, in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing. Gather the people together, men and women and children, and thy strangers that is within thy gates, that they may hear, and that they may learn and fear the Lord your God, and observe to do all the words of this law, and that their children which have not known anything may hear and learn to fear the Lord your God, as long as ye live in a land whither ye go over Jordan to possess it. And the Lord said unto Moses, behold, thy days approach, that thou must die. Call Joshua and present yourselves in the tabernacle of the congregation, that I may give him a charge. And Moses and Joshua went and presented themselves in the tabernacle of the congregation. And the Lord appeared in the tabernacle in a pillar of a cloud, and the pillar of the cloud stood over the door of the tabernacle. And the Lord said unto Moses, behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and this people will rise up and go a-whoring after the gods of the strangers of the land, whither they go to be among them, and will forsake me and break my covenant which I have made with them. Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them, and I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured, and many evils and troubles shall befall them, so that they will say in that day, are not these evils come upon us because our God is not among us? All right, so there it is, man. All right, this is what it means to live under Esau society, man. Evils, all right, death and destruction, man. All right, and it's on our people as a whole, man. The Native Americans, right? The Native Americans, right, were left over here. Obviously, you know, they weren't enslaved by the Spanish, all right, or the English, all right, but they were left over here. Even them, man, they on reservations, as you can see. All right, even to this day, man, what Esau's fucking with them, all right, trying to build on their land, man. So even you could say, you can't even say that they're free, that they're sovereign, man, because Esau is fucking with them, man, killing them off, man, leaving them off to die. All right, this is what it means, man. All right, to be in Esau society, man, versus to be with the Lord, man. As I just read, you know, when we was with the Lord, all right, the Lord gave us everything we could have ever needed, man. He gave us the land, all right. The scriptures also say, you know, that he will bless us with the land, you know, flowing with milk and honey, man. All right, basically meaning he will give us everything we need, man. All right. All right, you know, but, you know, Lord, I'm going to try to, you know, do a series on this. Basically, you know, being with the Lord or what, being in Esau society, man, which one is better? All right, you know. All right, you know, so, Lord willing, I pray brothers edify. Until next time, Shalom, Israel.